We'll now look ahead to the Arsenal's midweek game. They host Crystal Palace on Wednesday night, another London derby, and this is one that the Premier League situation, the title's gone. I mean, I think the Newcastle loss to Villa helped Arsenal cement that second place, so you'd expect top five should be pretty much wrapped up. But the fact that this comes the week before the PSG first leg, is this a must-win just for the sake of momentum ahead of that PSG game?
Yeah, I think it's a must win just for kind of wrapping up second place. I think if Arsenal win this one, then I think they're in a really, they'll be 9 points clear, albeit having played a game more in terms of the second place. And then you can really start to relax for those last final handful of games. But like you said, you want momentum as well going into PSG game. Arsenal have got that at the moment. It feels like the momentum is building from certainly the first leg against Real Madrid. Yes, there was this kind of slip up in the league in between, but then going to Madrid, winning there, winning so handsomely against Ipswich, it just feels like there's some momentum and confidence building right at the perfect time of the season for Arsenal. You don't want to stop that with a disappointing draw or something like that against Crystal Palace tomorrow night. So Mikel will want to win, no doubt about that. He said it. He wants that second place secured quickly as possible as well. So it's definitely an important game for Arsenal. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's an important game, no doubt.
Yeah, important and also interesting because Arsenal and Palace, they've already played twice this season. There was that five-goal thriller in the EFL Cup, and then a few days later, that 5-1 at Selhurst Park. If only Arsenal had Gabriel Jesus available for this game, probably be an easy win. He loved those two December matches, didn't he? But
He did.
I mean, Palace, they've had a couple of disastrous away days, conceding five against Newcastle and Man City. And then, with the 10 men controversial red card, held Bournemouth to that goalless draw. Looking at the two December games that Arsenal had against Palace, can you see Wednesday's game being similar to either of those, or do you think it might be a bit more of a low-key one?
I think it's got low key written all over it. I have to say this one, because of what's going on in the league at the moment, because of Arsenal's priorities, because of even the fans' priorities. I'm not, I'm not imagining a very sort of fiery atmosphere at the Emirates on Wednesday night. It's kind of got pre-season vibes written all over it for me. So, no, I'd be surprised. I mean, sometimes those games can lead to free scoring matches because the pressure's off and no one's really overly bothered about it, and so maybe we'll get a surprise and we'll be treated to a really sort of flowing night of football. But I've got visions of this one being a bit sort of, yeah, as I said, pre-season vibes, and that's fine. It's fine to me as long as no one gets injured. Everyone gets through it, and then we can just all focus fully on that game against PSG. But I do want to win, no doubt about it.